Does anyone know who this is?
No.
Anyone at all? All right, let me give you a hint. He was the inventor of the first original light bulb. No. I wanted you to say that, thank you. You know Thomas Edison. This is actually the brilliant and yet slightly insane Nikola Tesla. Nikola Tesla was recently featured on a comic on theoatmeal.com by Matthew Inman, and this comic stated that Nikola Tesla was the inventor of alternating current, which is what powers the electricity, the light bulb, wireless communication, the remote control, radio, and many other things. As a bit of a history buff myself, I had been taught something so different all my life, I wanted to do a bit of research and see if this was true. It turns out that it is. And electricity is such a big part of our lives today, we all deserve to know who exactly ushered us into this electric age. So first, I'm going to tell you a bit about who he was and where he came from. And secondly, I'm going to tell you what he invented and why he didn't receive credit for it. All right, so Nikola Tesla was born on July 10th, 1856. July 10th is the best day ever. It's also my birthday, so I'm special. He was born in Croatia, Aldrich, which is somewhere in Europe, far up. It's really cold there, actually. He was born to an Orthodox priest father and a housewife mother. He was the fourth out of 5 children in a very small house. They all shared a bathroom. It was terrible. According to an issue of Newsweek published in November 2008, he immigrated to America in 1884, where he first worked for Edison while inventing the light bulb and alternating current, which is where Edison got the idea. Because prior to working with Tesla, he had been a champion for direct current, a much less efficient way of powering houses. So that's all you're going to get about his life. Now he dies. He died at age 86, okay? And according to the Foundation for Nikola Tesla, found at www.nikolatesla.org, he was never married, and in fact died a virgin. Although he never had a relationship with a woman, he claimed a female white pigeon to be his muse. He even went so far as to claim that without this pigeon, his life would have no meaning. He went out to feed the pigeons every day, and even when he couldn't because he was so involved working in his inventions, he paid a child to go do his work for him, so they were never neglected, his pigeons. In one of his final interviews, he said he loved his pigeons as he would love a woman. Hopefully that didn't translate into the physical aspect of things. So now that I've told you a bit about who he was, I'm going to tell you about what he did and why he was forgotten for it. So he's credited with, officially, the Tesla coil, alternating current, and radio. So, sorry, I have a bit of a cold. He invented also wireless communications, as I said before, remote controls, radar, X-ray, but he was not a very good businessman. He did not know how to handle his money, so he was shunned and pushed to the side because he didn't market his inventions, which is why we know different people to have invented his things when it was in fact him who did it. One such case was Guglielmo Marconi. It is a very funny name. It took me a while to learn how to say it. He is credited with the invention of the radio. He even won a Nobel Prize during his life for inventing it, and he actually died with credit for inventing the radio. However, in a book review featured in the School Library Journal in December 2005, a Supreme Court judge gave credit to Tesla. So the technical aspect of that is he ruled in Tesla's patent. So he put Tesla's patent out there instead of Marconi's because his was made first. But unfortunately, Tesla did not benefit from this at all because he had already passed away. So the one who can arguably say that took the most from Tesla was Thomas Edison. As I said before, when Tesla first came to the United States, he decided to work with Thomas Edison, and he was commissioned to fix many of his inventions. Thomas Edison offered to pay him the equivalent of about $1 million today. So after Tesla finished fixing all of his inventions, he refused to pay him, saying that he did not understand, quote-unquote, American humor. But what he did do was he ridiculed him and his inventions. He used his alternating current to electrocute dogs and cats, so other people would refuse to use it, and instead use his invention, the direct current. But as things would have it, he ended up using Nikola Tesla's idea of alternating current instead. As I said before, Tesla was brilliant, but he was not a very good businessman at all. He even claimed to have invented death rays that could wipe out entire armies and had communication with extraterrestrial life. Personally, I don't really believe that, but hey. All right, so these are some of the things that he invented and got no credit for. As I said before, electric motor, pretty cool stuff. So now you guys know it was Tesla, not Edison, who invented the light bulb and alternating current. And because electricity is such a big part of our lives today, you guys deserve to know who actually ushered us into the electric age. He was a great man, arguably one of the greatest scientific minds in history, but he had absolutely no business skills at all, which is probably why none of us know. But now you guys know the truth. Nikola Tesla's brilliance lights our homes every day and every night. And although he was a bit eccentric and, let's face it, more than a little bit crazy, he does deserve credit. And now you can all give it to him.